Hello, watch me play some tennis. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've just been kind of sad.
Def Noodles is back and blacker than ever, or more Brazilian, because he's definitely Brazilian, guys. He definitely is, guys. Please believe him. He made a whole video answering the question on whether or not he's Brazilian. He definitely is Brazilian, guys. Please believe him. He can say all the Brazilian slurs he wants to.
Actual footage of a sperm fertilizing an egg. Wow. That is a lot of swimming he's having to do.
But he's back again to bless us with his genius level intellect and opinions on the internet. I guess he's somewhat of a commentary channel. Would you call this guy a commentary or news channel? Basically the Keemstar Show, as I said in my other video. He's got 600k subs. Basically kind of does a similar thing to me, only he's more of like news and I'm more of random shit talk that nobody cares about. But basically we've already established in my other videos that this guy has special needs. We need to like look after him like he's just a young autistic cousin. Think of him as someone like that. Like he needs to have special care taken to him when he gives his opinions on things. So keep that in mind as I be very nice and gentle and kind to Def Noodles. But this all started with this one YouTuber making this video with only like 4,000 views. Like a small ass, I think her name is Truth Sleuth. She made a video on Def Noodles and Keemstar with 4k views called Def Noodles Called Out Keemstar and like suing him. Whatever, that's irrelevant. But Keemstar saw this video and he commented down, "Defamation Noodles is having a hard time with reality. Give him a break. He's not well mentally." And Def Noodles somehow got a hold of this comment. How did he even know about this on this 4k view video? Who knows? Like, Jesus Christ. I'm egotistical. I, like, always search my name in YouTube. I search my name in Twitter. I'm a weirdo with that shit. I don't know. It's just, like, addicting to see what people are talking about me. It's weird. I should probably grow out of it. I'm not saying it's an admirable trait, but it happens. But Jesus Christ, for someone with 600k subs to be snooping the goddamn comment section of some 4k view video, you're fucking weird. But because of this comment, he makes an Instagram post saying, "Keemstar proves he's anti-mental health in attack on Def Noodles." For some reason, he's referring to himself in like the third person. This is definitely his Instagram account. He's verified attack on Def Noodles. I don't know if it's just like better for engagement or whatever, but that's unrelated. But because of this one comment, he's now saying this is an attack on mental health and the mental well-being of Def fucking Noodles.
It is as cringe as a pickle ice cream. And whoa, pickle ice cream is cringe.
He then shows the comment of Defamation Noodles is having a hard time with reality. You give him a break, he's not well mentally. Probably like the most like the most clean shit you'll see from Keemstar in his goddamn whole track record. Really, this is the comment that you really got him on his ass on. Yeah, dude, you really owned Keemstar like this. It's not like he said 10 times more offensive shit in the past, which isn't a problem, but it comes across as so fucking desperate. Like you need the Keemstar content. You unironically need the Keemstar cock in your fucking mouth every single day because it pays your bills. It's your cash cow, which is fine. Everybody has their own cash cow. To a certain extent, you're a cash cow for a lot of people, maybe even me a little bit if I got more fucking cash from the cow. But just admit it. Just admit there's nothing wrong with it, but people like you will never admit it, and you've said in the fucking past that you would never talk about Keemstar if you didn't have to, but you feel the need to respond to so many of these false allegations that he says about you. The slander, which is so fucking funny coming from you. Keemstar pays your bills. Just fucking admit it. You shit talk Keemstar online as a job. I mean, is that really something to be ashamed of? That sounds fucking awesome. You shit talk someone online regardless who it is. Why are you like scared to admit this? Oh, because you have to like put on this facade to your audience because you've cultivated these fucking SJW cuck H3H3 fans that will go after anybody for the most minute shit like saying faggot 10 years ago. I'm gonna lose my mind. Holy shit, guys. Take away his Chick-fil-A sponsorship because he said the N-word. But it doesn't just stop here with this Def Noodles post. In the description, this is the craziest shit of mankind. He says, Keemstar has built a career on abusing the mental health of numerous creators. Yeah, we're going the mental health route. My fucking favorite. From calling Etika weak for having a manic episode, then exploiting him for views, holy fuck, to driving FouseyTube to thoughts of suicide, to pushing Basherverse beyond mental collapse. All of that added to the fact Keemstar has often belittled numerous creators for struggling with depression shows that Keemstar has not changed and is incapable of empathy. Holy shit. So for one, he levies the bullshit ass accusation of the whole Etika situation, which is so bullshit. Like, absolutely, I don't have to rehash this. I've mentioned this in another video, but this allegation thrown at Keemstar that, like, somehow, in some fucking reality, he's responsible for Etika's death in any way possible, you have to ignore all context. You have to, like, completely hate this motherfucker Keemstar, not give a damn about integrity, and just strictly push this goddamn narrative because either A, it's ignorance, or 2, you're maliciously just trying to fucking slander him. I mean, that's just crazy to say that he's responsible for his death, and especially when Keemstar went out of his way to make sure and, like, contact the family, and the family's like, no, what the fuck are these dumbasses talking about? You're not responsible for our son's death. What does it matter with people? And even though that piece of evidence exists, this criticism still gets levied at Keem. Like, this is retarded. I sound like I'm cocksucking him, and to be fair, I kind of am. But, like, that's just so insane. And then he brings up to driving FouseyTube to thoughts of suicide, and he's mentioning this clip from fucking, like, FouseyCon back in, like, 2018.
I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
Fousey, you apologize for like fake stuff, right? You apologize.
Yeah, at this stage in his life, Fousey and everyone else, like Fousey himself acknowledged that he was fucking crazy. That he was literally having manic episodes. He was losing his goddamn mind. And to this day, forgive me if I'm fucking wrong. No, I know I'm not wrong. Like, Keemstar and Fousey are chill, and they go to boxing events together. They're seen in public chilling. Like, they're good. But you still talk out of your ass as if, like, FouseyTube is in a very depressed state, or Keemstar was, like, responsible for having FouseyTube go on this, like, world-class goddamn manic episode time and time again that everybody was talking about just as much as Keemstar was. So if Keemstar somehow pushed FouseyTube to, like, some great big depression, or to have suicidal thoughts, which is just fucking crazy, then everyone did. And if everyone did, then no one did. You're a retard. And then he brings up Basherverse, who recently passed away too. Convenient fucking timing, Def Noodles. Jesus Christ. And Keemstar, again, is absolutely not responsible for Basherverse's own problems in his life. And Keemstar, what? Making drama alerts, reporting the news on him, shit-talking him online on Twitter. This absolutely does not make him responsible. And by the same logic, if fucking Keemstar was, like, suicidal tomorrow, and then he would say, Def Noodles has pushed me to the point of suicide, you would have to agree. You would have to subscribe to the same logic, because that's the bullshit line of thinking you're using to critique Keem right here. And I guarantee you, if Keemstar would say that Def Noodles has pushed me to the point of suicide, you wouldn't buy it, and you would continue to shit talk him. You have no fucking clue the meaning behind your words, and what you're actually saying, and what you're actually subscribing to when you use this bullshit to try to get an own on Keem. Because it just makes you vulnerable. It just makes you open to 10 times more shit if you use the slightest things to critique someone else about. He continues saying, beyond that, questioning the mental health of someone who is perfectly fine is an easy way to dismiss their criticism. By labeling someone who isn't crazy as crazy, Keemstar is inherently trying to discredit them of all their criticism. It is an extremely slimy and bad faith tactic. I really hope Keem gains the courage to remove his hat before running his mouth about my mental health again, because at least I have the courage to show my head in public. Hashtag Keemstar, hashtag Def Noodles. You know, I was like joking around earlier about you like being special needs, and like Keemstar was more than likely joking about you actually having mental problems, but after seeing you cope like this, like, Keemstar, don't make fun of my mental health. I actually know. I actually agree now. You probably got some fucking problems. Take your fucking pills, dude. And the last thing I want to mention is this sentence saying, Keemstar has not changed and is incapable of empathy, and will often try and use and abuse the mental health of creators to try to destroy them and their businesses. What fucking world are you living in? Mental health sells. Complaining about your mental health gets you so much more attention, gets you so much more money, positive attention online. It's absolutely the profitable way to go. Keemstar, like, calling someone fucking crazy or making a joke about your mental health, he only has shit to lose. Like, absolutely, this is not the optical way to go to insult someone online because of how bullshit the internet is nowadays. If Keemstar really wanted to, like, try to discredit you or try to prove you wrong, get an own on you, he would would have pulled the victim card back. The victim card is the best fucking way to win the masses nowadays. What world are you fucking living in? You're just lying. You're literally lying. Like, there's no way you're this ignorant. You know that playing the fucking victim is the supreme way to win any argument with the vast majority of the internet. Why do you think every single goddamn creator, when gets backed into a corner, brings up death threats? Why? Because it fucking helps them get out of this situation. It minimizes the criticism. It minimizes their situation, dude. You're fucking retarded. But we already knew this about Def Noodles. Just had to get the cash cow. Had to shit on him a little bit more for this dumbassery. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow.